you get back to your camp and you decided that it'd probably be the best to get back with the supplies. Because who knows if someone's going to wake up on the beach.
Yeah.
So you
And I made a pretty good set.
so you begin dragging those bodies out back to the boat. And you blow the horn. Roll a D100 to see how loud the blow was. To determine your speed. So okay. So it's gonna be medium speed. So it's gonna be. I will give you the ability to fish if you wanted to fish twice. Survival. Holy shit.
And didn't I get a bonus for that too?
Yeah.
Little arc. Not that it matters.
Damn. You only needed a 10, so you want to roll D4 to see what fish? Actually, we'll upgrade it. Yeah, roll D4. You pulled up a very large tuna. Your fishing pole, you're like, how in the hell did I pull that up? And I'll let you.
refer you back to the picture of the flushing penguin.
I'll let you roll one more for your fishing trip. You only needed a 10 to beat it. Roll your D4. And you got yourself another golden fish.
I got 2 golden fishes, a very large tuna that no one knows how I pulled them.
Basically, if one of the guys woke up, they would see this thing and be like, how in the hell did you do that?
And then I flushed like a penguin.
Basically, it's bigger than the fish that Jimmy pulled to the shore. Remember, Jimmy pulled a fish that was 6 foot long.
Good God, what did I pull up? Like a 10-foot tuna?
Yeah. Well, you also got to think about the girth of that.
Yeah.
So we're talking about you pulled up basically a great white shark. And while you're on this cruise, you look over at Jeremy and you see the thing, like you see something moving on his body. Would you look? Like it doesn't make sense. Like he's sleeping and something's moving.
Probably after going through everything I did. Wait, did we pick up a hitchhiker?
Let's kind of want you to roll something to see if you like gently open the pocket or you like, basically you like cut the pocket off. I guess roll a straight D20.
So I caught one at those.
You kind of what?
I think I sent a message to you and just
Send it in Discord. Yeah. Yeah. And how big that thing is, yeah. Alright, so you gently open it up and you notice that for some reason he has a gerbil in his pocket. And you could tell when you opened that up, you looked at the only thing that's holding him in is the outer pocket and he's chewing on Jeremy's skin. What do you want to do? You're unconscious. You're an unconscious guy. Something's moving. You open it up, and he has a gerbil. Basically, it'd be near his ass, chewing on his
Makes it
skin.
worse.
But you were the one that noticed that Andal. I already forgot the turtles' names. That Andal
Oh,
was
talking to him now.
was talking to a mouse, but it looked like he snuck something into his pocket. Like you saw him go behind him. Jeremy didn't notice. Remember, both of you rolled when he snuck up behind him because you thought he was gonna set a trap.
Yeah.
But you're like, he didn't set a trap, so it was a little weird.
Oh, so it's Andal's mouth.
No, because when you left, Andal had a mouse in his pocket still. When he hit you with the trap, remember?
No. I remember stepping in the trap, but I don't remember anything after that.
Yeah, because Jimmy yelled at him. Remember Jimmy kicked his shell?
Well, that was after I stepped in the trap. Yeah. That was like the next day.
Yeah, he was still talking to his pocket.
Crazy turtle.
I'm gonna go
I
ahead.
probably told him to stop eating him.
All right, so if you, oh god, I clicked the button. So you tell him to stop eating him. You, let's see, high or low, whether or not he understood you. You guys remember, Andal does not speak common.
We'll go low.
I think I hit enter. No, I didn't.
Damn.
He looks at you and just kind of quirks his head, like, huh?
Why am I talking to my
You know, when you talk to your dog, it just kind of looks at you like he heard you, but he was like, I don't know what he said.
the fuck?
And then he goes back to basically chewing on Jeremy. And Jeremy took 1 damage. Right? That's what we rolled.
Yeah. He said, really?
Why didn't it show him take a damage? And it still shows him at full health. I guess I gotta physically go in here and edit his thing. Oh, that's why. His thing changed. They must have did update. His all the settings and stuff are deleted.
It wasn't me.
The only person that can edit these is basically me. Or it probably changed when I edited yours. Are you gonna do anything about him eating on him? Like you're not seeing like shards of skin.
Like he just kind of like chewing on the. I would say almost like chewing on the fat, so to speak. Like, you know when you chew on your finger, not really.
Yeah, he's
What do
He no, Jeremy's starting to bleed. It's been 3 days.
I'd probably try and pull it out. Why again? I said stop. Did I transmit that part about just trying to grab them and pull them out?
Yeah, I heard you said you tried to pull him out. Roll dex.
God, I hate that number.
Hey, that's the number I wanted. You pull him out. He's sitting in your hand, and he starts nibbling on you. Like he's nibbling hard enough, it's starting to hurt.
I go into the boat resources and find a little like piece of food for it instead of because I know I put food on my resource.
All right, so you give him a piece of you give him. I'm guessing you give him bread, or did you give him the meat that you guys cooked?
I'd probably say the meat because he seems to be going after hands and
Would it be you doing the fish or the raptor? Actually, fish, raptor, or monkey? Because you didn't specify what you grabbed.
yeah, I just said I grabbed food.
So I guess you wouldn't really know. Roll d4. So you give him this meat. Like the first thing of meat you give him, he bites into it, spits it out, and he just stares at you like he has a face. Like you look at him, you're like, did he just say what the fuck?
So I guess at this point I'd be closer and look to see if it's a different thing.
Would you like to take a bite of the meat?
No, if the mouse doesn't like it, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like it. Like it was eating me and they didn't like that. Got it. Don't get that.
This meat was really stringy.
It was lively.
So the two meat you have left is roll. You have a light skinned meat, and then you have another meat that's pretty. It's pretty red.
Kind of red.
You give him the red meat, and he's satisfied.
And then I can do the no more eating people. Eat. Whether or not he understands me, I don't even think I would care. Freaking, what am I doing?
He
Talking to him.
he perks up at you just to stare at you. Like, what the hell is he saying? Like he knows you're talking to him, but he's like, huh?
Just like me, pretty much we have the same effect in our mind.
Am I really talking to a human?
Really? Is this human really trying to talk?
So the just to let you know, the stringy meat was the raptor meat. The red meat was the monkey meat. You weren't there when they slaughtered the monkeys, but there was monkey meat. So what do you do with the mouse, or do with the gerbil now? So you're feeding him meat in your hand. He's satisfied from eating. Funny thing is, I think you should have the bag on you. The book, the don't you have the captain's log? It was in a satchel.
Oh, I do have this actually.
If you still have I think you have the captain's log.
Yes, I have this. They gave it to me. I was reading it.
So you
I
would
pretty much figured out it was me.
you want to add that to your character sheet that you currently possess it. And what I'm going to do is remove it from everyone else's thing that only me and you can see it. So you're going to put them in the satchel?
Yes.
So you put this little bastard in the satchel, and he kind of looks at you like, "Are you gonna put me in the dark again?"
I go, what? You want me to leave the flap open?
Like, are you gonna wear the satchel? Or are you gonna, since you're in the boat?
I would hang it off something just so it was sitting there and leave the flap open.
All right, so you leave the flap open. He just hops out, and you know how you're sitting. Like, basically, you're like sitting on a bench.
Yeah.
He sits down next to you, close enough to Jeremy. Like he'd look at him, look at you, and he just sits there with you.
You're good enough. It's not doing me any.
And then so you left when it was dark. The sun's starting to come up, and you start traveling. Like the boat starts going through this windy path. I don't know if I'm gonna drag you out here, just so you can. I'm gonna, I'm gonna pick up your character. I don't know if you want to watch the map. It's you.
I'm the one kind of in the middle of the lake, right? Yeah, found me.
Hey, go ahead and start moving in the water. It's not letting me click. Just basically follow the water. Just so you can see the path I'll be talking about. Like once you get to the bottom. So you enter the mouth where there's a bunch of trees. It's kind of suspicious. Like you remember leaving it when he pushed you through. It's just kind of a windy little path back. Like this is starting to look right as you travel back to the campsite. I didn't show you that. I didn't show you the path last time, but that's how it looks when you guys leave the island. So you land on shore, and Dred's sitting there. He's like, "I heard the horn. Did you bring any goodies?"
Oh, I brought a few. Not quite sure what some of this stuff means, but
So what'd you get?
I'd probably start with the very large.
So you, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a handout that says turtle supplies. And I'm gonna have you be able to edit it.